What is it you want? It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. Now, don't answer that question just yet. A dear rabbi friend of mine once warned me, you are the sum of your choices. Therefore, he said, choose wisely. I found in life that seemingly obvious choices aren't always the right ones, and some of the best decisions I've ever made weren't at all logical. Take, for example, the man in John chapter 5 who had an infirmity for 38 years. When Jesus found him, he was lying near a pool that legend said was stirred on occasion by the angels, and for the first to step in during the moving of the water, they would be healed of whatever ailed them. I can see this man lying on a mat near the water, intently watching, distracted by nothing. His gaze is only on the water. Nothing else matters. John writes in verse 6, when Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had already been in that condition a long time, he said to him, do you want to be made well? The man goes on to explain that every time the water stirs, he tries to make a go for it, but someone always beats him in. Where are your eyes fixed? Where is your focus? There are people watching the economy. I know people whose gaze is fixed on the political realm. That guy who's blowing it in his marriage and failing as a father because he's lying on a mat in an office watching for the waters of that big promotion to stir. You've convinced yourself it's all for them. The newlywed with her eyes fixed to that red line on the EPT, praying to God, I want a baby more than anything. Do you hear yourself when you pray? If your eyes are fixed on these things, you could miss God walking by. Jesus asked the man that million-dollar question, do you want to be made well? What you need can't be found in the ups and downs of the markets. It's not in D.C., a corner office, a big raise, or even another human being. It wasn't the stirring of the waters, but the words of Jesus that met the man's need. Choose wisely and be transformed.